Hi everyone, I'm going to provide you a series of videos on Docker where we are going to talk about evolution of Docker, why we use Docker, what is Docker image, how you can build your Docker image, and implementation of machine learning application via Docker image, and how you can deploy your Docker on cloud, and then probably at the end, how you can make inference on your deployed application via Postman or Notebook. So, who is the audience? So, if you are a student and working on a college project where you want to deploy your application on Docker, then you could follow these series of videos, and at the end, you would be able to understand the whole concepts of Docker, and without any difficulties, you could deploy your ML application or any application by your own. And if you are a working professional and wanted to dive into Docker and container application world, you could also go through these series of videos. So without any further ado, let's dive into the Docker. We all know apps run businesses. No apps, no business. And in the old days, we spent way too much of pretty much everything getting those apps up and running. It took too long, it cost too much, and it resulted in waste of time and money. Well, then came VMware. All of a sudden things got better, cost came down, utilization increased. But we also know progress waits for no one. And while we were rocking it with VMware, the Linux world was blowing away, developing the technology required to run containers, which was faster, cheaper, and give us even better utilization. And then term like microservices and cloud native start getting thrown around. So in the old days, our app looks like this. Sometimes we call them monolithic apps. And whatever this app does is pretty much baked into a single binary. So here binary is just a fancy name for a computer program. So all of these functionality get baked into a single program. It's nightmare from developer perspective. If you want to update or fix just payment part of the application, it's a whole big exercise on the entire code base. So you are hacking the entire app and you are testing and you are recompiling the whole thing. And it's not a lot of fun and it's quite risky as well. Once you have got an issue in application, let's just say with the same payment functionality again, the only way to roll out a fix, because everything is lumped into a single program, to take the entire application down. Fortunately, cloud native and microservices, on the other hand, break out all those different components and make each one its own little mini application or mini service. They still talk to each other to make the full app experience. Then updating that payment feature all of a sudden that just became way easier for developer. Now developer only need to fix payment part when it updates the payment features. And also they only need to roll out a new version of payment service. So no more taking the entire beast down just to update one part. That's the essence of microservices and cloud native. Build, deploy, and manage applications. And that's the modern business requirement as well. Cloud native is all about how the applications built and managed. So we can do things like scaling the front end independent of the back end. So what have we got next? Next in the agenda is a closer look at Docker. No conversation about containers or even microservices is complete without Docker. So let's discuss Docker in next video. Thank you.